What's going on, ladies and gents, and welcome back to the Minecraft with Noob series. Now today's a bit of a different episode. Obviously still playing some Minecraft here, but this is also going to be a how-to or a tutorial or a guide video. Something I've been meaning to do, something I've wanted to show off, is how I like to do my branch mining. Now what branch mining is essentially digging down into the core of Minecraft, or caving down there, and then finding your resources by going in small branches and just mining endlessly until you get all the resources that you need. So I want to show you guys how to do it effectively, how to do it efficiently, and what you need. We're going to start off with what you need, and this varies. What I like to do is I like to bring 5 to 6 pickaxes. Typically, if you're just starting off, you're starting to branch mine, this could be stone, iron. Wood's not going to be very effective, so I'd at least recommend stone at the minimum. Iron is probably preferred. You will get a ton of iron through branch mining, so don't worry about going through some resources here. It's also faster too, so it's a little bit more efficient that way. Bring a weapon with you just to fight off any mobs if you end up running into any cave systems. A couple of shovels to always go through any dirt or gravel. I would recommend a building block of whatever your choice is, cobblestone, dirt, whatever is easily accessible. A food source. I use golden carrots just because I had some gold. If not, anything else works as a substitute, whether that's meat, if that's crops or any types of vegetation, go for it. Really recommend a bucket of water. There are some pockets of lava you'll be dealing with, so that's always pertinent to be able to put out quickly in case you get on fire too. Torches to always light your way. A good supply of logs, not planks, logs, and some backup coal. You technically don't even need the backup coal. Again, you're going to run into so much. So just, yeah. I also have a set of iron armor, but again, totally not necessary. So you want to pick up spot. The spot here is your choice. I'm going to personally dig down and make a dedicated mining spot for myself. However, you can go caving, get low, and just go for it. This tutorial is generally speaking going to be geared towards getting diamonds and more rare resources like redstone, emeralds, and lapis lazuli or lazuli. And so I'm going to mine from right here. Now some things you want to note: on the left hand side here, you have your XYZ coordinate. Y is what we're going to be focusing on. Y determines your elevation level, essentially where your eyes are looking. Actually, no, it's your elevation, where your character is standing. So what you want to do, diamond spawns from levels Y16 and below. It's more pertinent, or excuse me, they are more popular in the Y5 to Y12 range. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be digging down to about 10, and I'll explain why in a second. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and dig down. When you're digging down, you can dig down a 1 by 1 and just go all the way down just like this, just one step at one block at a time, I should say. You can go ahead and do that. I personally like just doing 2 by 2, so I'm just going to do 2 by 2, and apparently I've already been here somewhat, so I'm just going to keep digging down and just go block to block, just like so. Just digging down, go down another block. Simple as that, real simple. Go all the way down. If you do run into gravel of some sort, obviously just collect the gravel. Alright, I will see you when we reach down to Y10. Alright, so once you have dug all your way down, you should be roughly at, again, you want to be around 11 or 10. In my case, I'm right now at Y coordinate 10. And so what I want to do here is, this is going to be your hub. This is going to be where all your storage may be. This is where your branches are going to, well, branch off. And so what I like to do personally is I like to dig out a huge, just giant opening, make this, again, more of a mining hub than just a mining spot. And so for me, I'm going to dig out a huge section here. I'm going to do this off camera just because there is a lot of mining I need to do. And I just want to show you the basics of what mine will look like, and then you can replicate that and let me know your results. So there's a few things here I want to then explain. Is the efficiency of how to be as efficient as possible while minimizing your resources, maximizing your benefits, your rewards, which in this case would be diamonds, precious gems, and material, etc. So the one thing is, there's a lot of, well, there's always a conversation about what Y level you should be at. Should you be at 11 and above, or 10 and below? So if you're caving and your main goal is to find diamonds, just go caving, just walk around. You will find diamonds once you see lava level. The reason is lava spawns, lava spawns from Y0, Y1 technically, all the way up to Y10. Now, of course, you see some lava bits above land. I'm talking about those pools of lava. That spawns from 10 and below. The thing is, I'm right now at 10. So technically, I could be digging this way here and uncover in a piece of lava that will flow towards me, which is why you have the bucket, which is why you have the blocks to quickly block it off. You have to be prepared. You don't want to be mining and walking like this, because that's going to be a recipe for disaster. Always give yourself 2 to 3 blocks distance while you're mining, just to make sure, again, you aren't going to be eating some lava into your face. So the other thing is, how large should your branches be? If you've never built a branch mine before, I'll explain what I mean. But if you have, the question always arose in your head is, what dimensions should my tunnel be? Now, again, I'm not branch mining technically right now. I mean, I'm making one big tunnel, but I'm not exactly branch mining. And I'll explain why in a second. Again, this is part of my hub. I want to make this a ginormous hub, but the space you're in, basically you want it to be as efficient as possible, so you are minimizing your wasted space and maximizing your ability to find diamonds. So if you look at this room is, or this tunnel is a 1 2 3 4 1 2 3, so it's a 4 by 3, and that is 12 blocks every layer. So like this is a layer, this is a layer, this is a layer. Now, do you think it's efficient to dig 12 blocks and then go the next 12 and the next 12 and the next 12? From like here to here, there's like 60 blocks that I have to mine through. That's a lot of resources through my pickaxe and time and hunger, etc. So what you want to do, again, I like to dig a big open space so that you can put chests and whatnot. And then what I like to do is create some kind of tunnel, and these are where the branches will come off of. The same way on a tree, you see that like you have a main branch that comes off a tree and that it splits into veins. Those veins are kind of what you're replicating. So what I'm going to do here is, let's assume this is my tunnel. If you go to the Wikipedia, it says one thing. It says how you're as efficient as possible by eliminating space or creating space in between each tunnel, because that way you maximize your ability to find diamonds, find resources. So what I like to do, I'm going to start from here, is again looking at the dimensions. Should you be doing, so some people do a 3 by 2 tunnel like this, so every layer is 6 blocks. The other way you can do it, I'll do it on this side here, is a 2 high block, 2 by 1 versus a 2 by 3. Now, why would I do this instead of doing this? Clearly, I mine more blocks here, and I could see more if I'm going to miss more this way. Well, let's analyze here. Diamonds are more prevalent to spawn between 12 and below. So we've already hit that criteria, mining at levels 10, 11, 12. You know, we're in that range. So this is already 12 right here. And so if I'm mining this right here, so what am I exposing on the floor? If I'm mining this way, let's go ahead and mine, and I'll show you what I mean. We're exposing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks. And I'm ignoring what is in front of me here because you're obviously mining that way anyways. You're bound to see it. I'm saying every time you mine, what do you expose? So you expose 10 blocks here. When you're mining this, you expose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to mine 6 blocks to see 10 surfaces versus having to mine 2 blocks to see 6 surfaces. It is a much more efficient ratio to mine a smaller, more compact tunnel as opposed to a larger tunnel like this, because you're wasting more resources and you're spending more time finding more cobblestone and dirt and andesite and whatever than actually finding your resources. So personally, I like to keep my tunnels too high, and I just go as far as I can. Now if I feel a little frisky, I will open this up and do 3 high, That again exposed 3 blocks, or sorry, I mined 3 blocks to expose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a very close ratio to the mining just 2 by 1 as opposed to a 3 by 1 column. So that's up to preference. I probably am going to mine 3 high on this one just because I like the 3 high roofs, but 2 high is good too. Now the next question is, oh, and also major tip, don't let your pickaxes break. If you merge them with another damaged pickaxe, you increase your durability of the next one. So let's say this had 50% and this had 40%. Roughly speaking, you'll actually gain durability. You gain about another 10% durability. So you'll gain very close to 100% picks. So always save your picks. Don't let them burn out. Try to be mindful of that. The next burning question is, once you have your tunnel and you just walk, you just mine as far as you want, you just, you go 1,000 blocks if you really want to. The next burning question is, how far apart should I keep these tunnels? Should I put them side by side, like with a 1 space here? Should I do 2, 3? It might be surprising, but the actual best, algorithmically speaking, the best ratio of mining blocks to finding diamonds is 6 blocks between your one shaft and the other. Now you might be saying, okay, hold on. If I'm mining 6 blocks away, there is so much space for me to miss. Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There could be diamonds anywhere in here. And yes, that is true. However, if you mine too close to... Actually, wait, maybe there's a little bit of a lesson here to understand how diamonds spawn. Diamonds spawn in anywhere between 1 to 10 chunks, like 1 to 10 blocks. And they can spawn in a square, they can spawn diagonally from each other, like so. And they, again, spawn between diamonds, or excuse me, Y level 16 and below. More prevalent between 12 and below. So why would I want to be 6 blocks away from the very next vein? Well, let me ask you something. If I came down here, and like I did earlier, and I just started mining into this way, the efficiency I have is technically like 100% efficiency, right? Because there's no other tunnels around that could lead me to find the diamonds, so I'm just mining and just whatever I find this path is great. If I were to move 1 block and leave 1 block here and then start mining here, that's not really efficient because the only new thing I'm exposing is the up and over here, right? This block, these 3 blocks, and that block. However, again, diamonds spawn in chunks. They don't spawn just one single. Well, they can, but it's not common that they spawn in 1 block. They spawn in chunks. So the likelihood of, let's say, finding a diamond right here, or let's just do for argument's sake right here, means that probably that block, that block, that block, and that block could be diamonds. Do you see how I'm already exposing that from that side? I don't need to be here because I would have already found the diamonds right here. So going back to the point of, well, why 6? Again, 6 blocks is what maximizes your ability to find a new set of diamonds entirely. Yes, you can go in the middle here and leave like maybe 3 blocks and go, but you're going to be mining more blocks per diamonds that you find. I'll pull up a chart here and put it on the screen. What that basically shows is the spacing between mining shafts and your efficiency of finding diamond. The decimal place, the decimal point, that is actually your ratio of finding diamonds per digging blocks. I think it's like per 100 blocks or something like that, or per 1,000 blocks. So your ratio actually continues to increase the further away you put your next branch, because it's becoming more of a unique branch and less of a chain branch that you could find the same core of diamonds from another branch. Does that make sense? So I know it's a bit confusing, but my recommendation is to go here, make a tunnel as far as you want. You can go 1,000 blocks that way and just make your way back here to your tunnel. Give yourself 6 spaces here and then go this way. If you were to go and start digging here, I guarantee there is going to be some diamonds that you find that you will not have found in either of these tunnels. However, the likelihood of finding diamonds here that you will not exceed from here, or the amount of diamonds in here, is inconsequential or insignificant compared to the amount of diamonds you will find branch mining like so. So that was a lot to take in, but let's go ahead and take some key points. You want to get down to Y level 10 or Y level 11. I recommend 10 so you up your chances of being at a better level for diamonds to spawn more frequently. You can go further down, but again, you are exposing yourself to more lava more frequently. That takes up more time and that makes you less efficient. You want to create 2x1 or 3x1 high mining veins or mining shafts, little branches. You do not want to go 3x2 or 4x4, anything bigger than 2x1 or 3x1, just because you aren't as efficient. You can do a 2x2. 2x2 is also somewhat efficient, like so, because that does expose you to quite a bit, but you are mining a little bit more other materials aside from the diamonds and resources that you're looking for. And again, the spacing to maximize your efficiency between finding diamonds per branch or per vein you want to call it, that's 6. So you want to keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then your next branch there. So I think that about sums it up. Again, also I should reminder, keep a building block or a crafting block near you, so if you do run into lava, you can quickly block that up. In case you do fall into lava or lava falls on you somehow, always have a water source with you. You can also empty out your bucket, create an infinite source here, and then collect lava as need be. And aside from that, my other recommendation is if you are already to the point where you can enchant, always hit materials like emeralds, redstone, lapis, diamonds. Hit that with a fortune pick, fortune 1, 2, or 3, to maximize your benefit of acquiring these resources. Aside from that, have a great time. Let me know how this tutorial helped you. If you have any suggestions, comments, or even maybe anecdotal experience, any stories that you found were cool, leave them in the comments below. If you did find this informative and helpful, be sure to share this and leave a little thumbs up, a little like there. And if you are new to the channel and want to watch more Minecraft, always feel free to subscribe and watch the Minecraft series that I currently go on, which technically this is part of. So thank you very much, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned. Have a great one.